Terry, Mr. King, and welcome back to another episode from Voices of Men live in Life Change Cuts. These are the owners right here, man. This is the man of the hour, the man, the myth, the legend. Man, I want you to introduce yourself, tell them what we at, what we doing.
Well, my name is Kevin Branch Jr. This is my shop, hashtag Life Change Cuts, coolest barbershop in the world.
Facts.
We got an 80s, 90s theme in here. We got a bar. We got a pool table, full arcade. It's pretty nice up in here, man. We'll open one near a city near you soon.
Hey, going global with it. Actually, we got a couple of newcomers on the show today too. Man, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Tynario Jones is my government. I go by Sarge. I am an artist that ranges from hip-hop rap to the barbering world. Working with Man's Kevin here. It's been a pleasure being a part of the team. So y'all definitely got to come check us out at hashtag Life Change Cuts, the coolest barbershop in the world. Not to mention also have my own recording label as well, warzonemusic.com, so you can check that out.
Yes,
Come out at me.
Yes, sir. And also, we wouldn't be right not to introduce the lady of the hour who came in out of nowhere. But, you know, she came in to do her job and do it very well. Go ahead and introduce yourself real quick.
My name is Kendra Salter. I am from the Pensacola area, but I currently live in Atlanta. I just moved here to pursue my acting aspirations along with networking and working on my own show. So hopefully in the next couple of years or so, you'll see me on HBO.
Wait, y'all on the show? Wait, talking about Paul. What show you got coming out? You in the works?
Well, it's in the works. I'm writing it. But I hope to be like the Issa Rae of, I guess.
Pensacola?
Yeah.
Hey, you got it rolling up for me?
Hey.
I'm just saying, you know.
We can make it happen.
Hey, I'm just saying. And you already know Calvo Griffin back in the building, everybody. Calvo, you ain't gonna...
Oh no. I'm just happy to be here, people. No, so yeah, you all, Calvo Griffin. I'm a film director, producer, writer. Actually, a man of many hats. So
Facts.
yeah, I'm just happy to be here, man.
Yes, sir. And of course, our favorite person to hate. Dang, too dark. I can't even get him in the camera. What's his name, man?
No, you said everybody else's name on this calendar. Say my name also. You said everybody. I'm not saying my name, bro.
Wait,
I don't care, bro. You said everybody else's name here. You got to introduce you to it.
my bad, Blood Diamond. We got Taki Brown back in the building. Taki Brown.
What's good? What's good? The man, the myth, the legend, the local celebrity, everything you can add into the most influential character that can be, a poet, entrepreneur, and just a motivational speaker. That person is me is I, and I am Taki. Here we go. Yes, Lord.
You want to be a
Me is I, and I is
me?
he.
Exactly.
You go here.
You don't even go here. You're not even really from here.
8505 is just in case y'all didn't know.
You ain't from Memphis. Ain't you from Memphis? Ain't you from Tennessee?
No, hey, you breaking the fifth wall.
Hey, nah.
I gave you information in private.
Man.
You don't supposed to do that.
Oh, we ain't.
I'm not from Memphis either, but still, you don't supposed to get that information up in the middle of a pod. You got to pull me to the side. Bleep my location out.
Can't do it.
Ain't you from? We not about to do that.
I can't do that because it's live.
850 finest. Y'all know the vibe. Pensacola is.
He's a perpetrator. Let's take it off from him.
I know more for the city than you did.
Huh? Never that. Never that.
I know more for the whole panhandle than you ever could have.
Okaloosa County, maybe.
No, the panhandle.
Okaloosa County, maybe.
Panhandle.
Hey, Okaloosa County.
I can't Google you. You can't be Googled. I can.
Actually, you can.
I can be Googled. You can't.
Actually, I can. And actually, we're going to go back on documentation.
Okay. We can do this.
I turned
live.
up this city
I'm
the time.
Man, stop playing with me.
What?
Anyway, start the pod.
It's already started.
What's the name of the pod?
Hey, y'all see that guy right there?
Oh, bro, you got
security. Where you at?
No, he has black forces on in the middle of a podcast.
So actually, you can't Google Terramis.
But you can Google me too. Type my name in. Click on images. Click on images. See if it's images. The first picture. Mine is.
It's my mug shot.
No, bro.
No, it's actually his headshot.
Oh, damn!
Type mine.
Hey, that might look good.
I don't care.
Matter of fact, let's get started on the
Bro, this whole
podcast.
show is crazy, bro.
Let's get started on the podcast.
Listen, you doing it right.
Hey, anyways, today, y'all, we're gonna have a real special topic anyway. Something that Mr. Calvo Griffin actually brought up last time when he was on the podcast. It's really something that will make you think a little bit. Are you a hero or are you a villain? So, Taki. Taki, let's start with you.
No,
because
actually, no.
no,
We're not starting with me.
no, the hero.
Go to somebody else. I'm not starting. I'm not gonna talk. You put the camera on me. No.
The camera's already on you.
Well, no, I'm not saying nothing. If you ask me, go to somebody else. I'm not starting off. I do not care. Ask me what I am. I'm just gonna sit there and stare.
Sound like you the villain already.
I'm not the villain. I'm the hero. That's why I'm trying to go last.
I see what thing you
I just asked me a question.
Hey,
Because this
hey,
podcast is upset me. What's the question you gotta ask me?
I guess you just answered my question
Now,
already.
what's the question?
Anyway, no. So
Yes.
we're gonna go around the room.
They started
So
with me. Now
actually-
we go around the room.
Come to me real quick.
Come you.
asked
Go ahead,
me, I'm
Calvo.
coming to you. You ain't Google
So-
my name. Stop talking. Stop talking
I
to me.
did
Google my name.
Google your name.
And did I pop up? Yes or
A
no?
football player popped up.
But stop playing with me. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Who was the first picture? I'm before the football player, bro. You see, that's me, professional headshot, suit and tie.
Anyway.
So we're not about to sit there and act like I'm not the first picture.
Yo.
When his picture was ugly. And that's the problem here.
I mean, but his picture popped up first.
But it doesn't, because you typed his name in first. Stop being
I
dumb
typed
with
in
this
pair. I
situation.
typed in both
Hey,
y'all.
No, but I do not care. Can we
Okay,
start the
hey,
podcast?
back to the
Can we start
podcast,
the
though.
podcast?
We've already started.
All right, I'm
So-
sorry. My bad. I don't want to be rude. He act like a villain, bro. He
So-
look like a villain, too. Mr. Freeze.
I think-
Go.
We love the villains
So
over here.
listen. So before we go into discussion about hero versus villain,
Yes.
I think we need to set the foundation. right?
Facts.
So I took it upon myself to Google what a villain is and what a hero is, right?
Okay, come on here.
So according to Google, actually Oxford Dictionary, a hero is a person who is admired or idolized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. That's what a hero is, according to Google.
Okay.
A villain, however, on the flip side, is the person or thing responsible for specified trouble, harm, or damage. Also known as the opposer to the hero.
Because he caused a little damage. He a villain.
That's what
Specified
according
as.
yes,
He's
specified as. So
But wait, time out. This is the only thing I got to say. In all these movies, all the heroes cause damage anyway. So don't that mean they the villains?
it could be eat. So that's what the conversation comes in. Is like, so are you or as society, is the hero really the villain or is the villain really the hero? Because when you look at Superman, right? Superman is admired. He is seen as being courageous.
Yeah.
So he's idolized.
Yeah.
So basically, according to Google, like the person who is the hero is someone who is idolized for their courage, their strength, which could be Superman. But when you look at it, like if Superman was to be here in real life, which I do kind of like that they specified it in like the whole revamp of Superman, like Superman really is a villain.
Yeah.
Like think about all the people who died in the buildings that he caused in destruction.
That's snitching.
It's not.
It's-
It's not
That is
snitching.
snitching, though. He
It's
got
not
to give it up
snitching. It's
information.
facts.
Like, I didn't know nobody died until he said it. So he
People
snitched.
died.
He
And
killed a
the
lot of
same thing
people.
with the Avengers. Like,
I don't
I'm
know,
sure if people
I don't
who see
know
the
what
Avengers-
people did, though. And that's the problem with this whole situation. I don't know what these people did. You're snitching.
no, I'm not.
How you know people died?
Because people, if buildings collapse,
So
you mean to
saw-
tell,
so
you
you
mean
saw
to
the-
tell
no,
me
wait.
that
So
a
you-
whole building
so you
collapsed
saw
and
video-
nobody was in it?
So you saw video proof of people dying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're telling.
No, it's in the movie.
It's in the news.
It's in the movie.
In the movie.
So look, matter of fact, to be honest,
You about to snitch too?
matter of fact, in the movie,
Okay.
Batman versus Superman, that's the only reason why Batman even started doing what he
That's
was
why he was
doing.
mad.
Because look, the reason why he even fought Superman, because he killed all these people in the building. So technically, Superman caused some damage. He ain't shit but a villain. Except Super Saiyan Goku.
So yeah, that's the thing with. But But the thing with Superman though is that he's the
Superman.
ultimate,
We don't
like
start that.
We
he's
ain't
all
gonna-
powerful, right?
Superman,
According to like the human,
You racist.
yeah,
being-
he man Captain America.
according to the human being, like the human mankind, like Superman
it's a
is
racist.
all powerful, right?
Yeah.
So like
So he got
nobody can go against him. So he's idolized
His universe.
as a hero.
Yeah.
Because who can go against him?
Right.
I know. You said
Jesus could go against him.
You said who? Ty, who you said?
no
I'm talking about Jesus. No, we're talking about Jesus. Jesus.
But like, but I'm just
You
saying, like,
said-
who can go against? So like, in the sense,
We're
like,
about to be out of here with this
when you
pod.
think about a hero, like a hero is someone who is idolized and looked up to because of their like recognition of their take or perspective of like what they do.
So me.
So, but does that necessarily make them a hero?
You
though?
can't idolize yourself.
And then when you think about a villain, like a villain, so my best example for a villain is Killmonger, right? We've all seen Black Panther, right?
That's a
And
movie.
Joker, and Joker,
And the
They
Joker,
got beat by
and the
his
Joker,
family.
we're gonna talk on him too. So, but Killmonger, right?
Mhm.
Killmonger really just wanted his people to be free.
Yeah.
He knew where he came from, and he knew the resources that were at hand from the country in which he was birthed from, and his foreline came from. But he grew up in regular society,
Right.
so he grew up seeing people that he knew, friends, family members that he thought he had, being gunned down by
So
society.
what you're saying
And-
is that he was like extremely pro-black and ain't like nobody else.
No, but
So he was
that's-
anti-Semitic.
Was he? Was he anti-Semitic because he wanted more from his people?
I don't know. I'm just
I'm asking
I'm
you.
asking
You brought it up.
You can't ask me.
You asked the
This is my
question.
podcast.
You asked the question.
What? Security.
No,
Security.
but I'm just saying though,
They're gonna
like
snatch him
seriously,
up.
like all Killmonger. If you look at his perspective, he just wanted
Bro.
he wanted his people
Hey,
to be
Kendra, who your
free.
favorite superhero? Who your
And
favorite superhero, Kendra?
Harley Quinn. What?
She gonna say some Tyler Perry because she live in Atlanta, and that's the stuff that get to me. Can I cuss on this podcast?
No, we going PG now.
All right, back
Oh my
to
God.
but no, back to the conversation at hand though. Like
Medea. That's my
Killmonger
favorite
wanted
superhero.
more for his people, so he took the initiative to like arm his people and give his people, which is
Resources. He wanted to get them
not
resources.
like he wanted to give them resources, but if you think about his people, in reality, we are his people. Like, I don't want to make this a political
He
thing, but
Puerto
like,
Rican. He Sergeant Puerto Rican.
Where do you get that?
No, just chill, bro, chill. I'm trying to do it for content.
so,
Keep going, Kava.
but like, we are his people,
He
and
said KLOK when I walked in.
the black man and the black women are the most looked down.
Yes.
That
Yes.
is fact.
Yeah, in society.
Snap with it. Hey,
And
you
I'm
got me
just saying,
snapping
like,
with it.
through history, it has proven that we have been on the bottom of the totem pole.
Come on in.
But we are.
Go
Come
ahead.
on in. Huh?
He wanted his people to be above everybody.
He
We have
did.
the resources.
He
Why
did.
be low when we have it? We can be above. And they
Facts.
distract us. That's what he was fighting.
That's what he was.
Yeah,
And he came from a country that could have made it happen.
You
And
know
so,
what? When
like,
you think about fighting for your people, who fought for their people harder than Tyler Perry?
If you don't
all
shut
right,
up.
come on,
Hey,
there, friend.
hey, replace him.
Oh,
Tyler Perry got people movie gigs. He bought a whole studio.
bro.
If we gonna be serious,
Plantation. It was
Word.
a plantation turned to a studio that black people got jobs from. Him and 50 Cent been doing the same thing. Them my superheroes.
All right, but back to the conversation though. But like, he just wanted his people to be free. So I feel like a villain is necessarily, depending on perspective, is a hero.
Yeah.
Like if you look at Black Panther, the original Black Panther for what it is, Killmonger could have been the hero.
Yeah.
And
He was my hero.
T'Challa,
So,
I love my guy Chad, but he could have been seen as the villain for trying to hold our people back.
So if a villain can be a hero, so what kind
But
of
it's all perspective.
Yeah, because think about it. If you look at
Y'all
like,
chime in.
no, look,
Kanye
no, 'cause
West
look, even like this.
said,
You seen in like remember DC like the cartoons and stuff,
Uh-huh.
the Just League commercial cartoons.
Mhm.
They had that alternate
The
reality
one
where
he Johnny
snapped, when he snapped, and like they started taking control of the world and just like boom. So think about all these heroes could end up being villains.
But think about it, though, like
because think about
Superman,
that,
like Superman and Captain America, how many years they been around?
It's okay.
So Captain America fought in Vietnam, right?
Wait, man.
Captain America, he fought in Vietnam,
He did.
which is the Jim Crow era.
Oh
Captain America and Superman was out. Think about it, they out here fighting for freedom and rights. Freedom and rights in the 60s. It's different from now. So they was beating black people, bro.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for you to come to the earth and want to set rules and be that person.
Superman was fighting for what's right. Correct, yes?
Yes.
So what's right in different time periods? So slavery was right in one time period. So that means Superman was beating slaves.
But Superman wasn't here then.
Yeah, you think, well, if you find the right, I don't think slavery.
Yo, he was born. He was
And so-
born in the 90s.
Yeah, and so,
All right,
like,
now
like,
Superman 27.
but you know, like we don't know, like Superman he might not see racism because he didn't have racism on
Superman
his
an alien. So if we're gonna be honest,
He got black kids.
He do.
how he got black kids? You're making this story
No,
about
he
you go.
the new comic books. He got black kids.
No, the new comic book, Superman.
I want to see this.
Yep.
I really want to see
Me
this.
too.
I want to see this.
But the thing is, so perspective or not, like,
What about Luke
where do
Cage?
y'all see yourself as a hero or a villain? So like during the podcast that me and Terry Miss had,
Okay,
my thing was like a hero and a villain are the same thing.
false.
But
Right.
False.
what differentiates a hero and the villain, in my personal perspective, is that like a villain will go to any measure to get whatever their goal is.
What we
Like
are.
a hero will take into accountability like the moral streak of things.
Yeah. And they won't be direct.
No, because
They
I
won't
was
be direct, like, I'm gonna kill everybody.
no, bro. Because
Yeah.
because Sarge a villain. If that's the case, Sarge a villain. Sarge do music.
So okay,
No,
so
listen, let me talk to you. You've been talking for 50 minutes, bro. The
Come on.
podcast is about me, not you. So Sarge told me, Sarge like yada yada. I want to get to you. You got a record label, right? What's the name of your record label?
Words on Music,
Why is it called Words on Music?
because I am the leader of the platoon.
And you ready to go to war behind any situation,
Any
yes?
Situation, yes.
You see what I'm saying? He don't care who he got to hurt in the process. He gonna take it there. And that's my whole argument about this situation. He's a villain.
so what are you?
But
What
he's
am
a
I?
conscious villain.
A gang
Yeah.
member. No,
No,
he not. He told me.
Wow.
He said he basically Ice Cube. The record label tell him no, he gonna come out with a baseball bat and he gonna bust stuff up to get his point across. We had this. I'm breaking the fifth wall right now, y'all. Look, this situation is that like he told me on a personal level that I'm doing it for the pod only.
He do, hey,
My man has taken a quantum leap.
he took a quantum leap.
I mean, say what you gotta say then.
I'm saying exactly what I'm saying.
Hold on.
Yo, he throwing.
That's how you know he the villain. He getting aggressive. Only villains get aggressive.
quietly though.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
you said, let's see what you got to say.
Stop
Well-
cutting him off.
I see myself as the hero,
All right, here we go.
superhero. But at the same time,
Stop
like
flexing
there
your
is,
shoes.
hey man, look.
You trying to flex? I saw that. Your feet been on the ground the whole time. As soon as you got ready to talk, I see myself as. I see. All right, man.
So like I see myself as a superhero, but y'all know, that there are like situations where the superhero may come out to look like the villain. You know what I'm saying? And so like due to certain circumstances, and decisions that had to be made, it's like you kind of do. It's possible to do the wrong right thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so like I see myself as being one of those superheroes where they can be misunderstood, you know what I'm saying, as the villain, but like the way that the story is written, of course it kind of always comes out.
So you like the Black Lantern?
top. I guess.
I mean,
You said the
Well,
Black
he-
Lantern.
But more so, it'd be like Batman. Batman is seen as a vigilante,
Batman.
but in
is a
actuality, he's a hero.
Yeah.
He just goes to extreme measures to.
Get what he needs to get done.
villain. I read the story. Batman broke a dude's arm for trying to sell a .5.
What?
He talking
Who man is this?
Is this your king?
Somebody tried to
No.
sell a .5. Batman flew out of nowhere with a hook and broke his arm and sent to the jail over a .5. Batman a villain.
So are you a villain?
You didn't let the lady talk. You're a villain. She'll say what she is. What are you, Kevin?
She didn't say her favorite superhero.
This your podcast,
No,
right?
this not my podcast.
Oh, you don't want to play it now.
I don't even like the name of the podcast. Kendra, what are you? You a bad guy, good guy?
Oh,
Who man is this?
wow.
Now let her talk. Stop interrupting women.
This all you doing?
Okay, sir. What are you?
I am a superhero.
Elaborate.
I am a superhero because I do take account into. I'm an empath. Like I'm just
Empathetic.
what you're not. So basically, I care about other people's feelings and I connect with people on a personal level and maybe even overshare my life rather than like contain myself into a box or shut people out. And I feel like that's what a lot of villains do. Because they don't want to let anybody in or too close, but I'm the complete opposite. So I feel like with me being the empathetic person that I am and also educated.
Oh, talk that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I gotta get you on this one though.
Yes,
Now I gotta get on you.
Wait. Let her finish.
Let her finish.
I do bombs in here.
All right,
Hold on, say it.
Let her finish.
I'm educated. I graduated.
Barely.
I did it.
I'm saying educated as in
Criminal
like
justice. Facts.
educated as in like I know how to observe people correctly, and by that I know how to okay, this is what I need to get there. Like for example, it took me 3 years to move to Atlanta.
So you're good at
and
manipulation. You said you're not judge people and get where you need to get there, so you're good at manipulation.
Wow.
That is
Yes
not
or no?
what I
Is that
said.
not what manipulation is? You're ability to judge people and take advantage of them.
You have to.
All right, I'll shut up. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
I mean, that's what she said.
So it's a difference between.
Can you let her talk? Don't talk for her.
I'm not
Why you
talking
talking
for
for
her.
women's business?
I'm
Why you
not.
talking for women's business?
Are you attacking the black woman right now?
Oh wow!
Yes, he is.
Now I'm attacking the black woman because I want her to speak. You taking away her
You just
voice.
are
You're
manipulative.
taking away her voice. She said
Let
she
her
was
speak.
manipulative. No, it's cool. I'll let her speak. She can go. And your head look.
So what I meant by educated is that like when I was in college, I studied sociology, which is literally what it is studying people. So for
He's laughing. Look at him. She the man.
you.
All right, I'm done.
You know what?
This guy.
She in the
Anyway.
pod?
Yes, she on the pod now.
thank you for joining. because-
Girl power.
Oh, let me get the both of them.
He was talking all that stuff about us women. He was
Why am I the women attack her now? Now I'm Andrew
But
Tate.
look, hey, all I know is, hey, but let me just, I just had to correct something with what you
Take
said.
her
So
help.
look,
Correct that.
oh, don't worry, my braids look good, man. Oh, hey,
I
don't
put
worry
it
about that.
outside.
No, I'm not all the little females you so-called had. Come here, baby.
Wait, let her introduce herself.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, we got a new person on. Wait, let me get the camera to you. Let me get a camera on you. Let me get a camera on. Let me zoom in on you too. I know I'm doing everything. Hey, y'all don't know what. Hey, matter of fact, let me look into it. I'm controlling the camera, the podcast, talking. I'm doing it all. That's why it's from Boys to Men, from Terry Mr. King, not Taki Brown.
You want attention, though.
Introduce her. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Sophie Hubbard. I live in Milton, Florida.
Milton in the house.
And I have my cosmetology license, so hello to everybody.
Hello, Miss Cosmetology. Oh yes. So she got another bag up on the podcast. More females are in the building. But back to what I was about to say. Let me correct this camera first. Okay. You said educated and care about feelings will make you a hero. But a lot of villains care about people's feelings. Like Joker, Harley Quinn. And Harley Quinn was educated. She was a psychologist. And she just fell in love with a crazy man. But he wasn't really crazy the way you look at it, because he was trying to get, I say the Joker, this is the reason why I started looking at the Joker as who he is. He been you look at his backstory, he actually was trying to provide for his family. And then his wife ended up leaving him, fell into a toxic waste pool, end up going crazy and everything too. That's one of the stories. If you look at the movie The Joker, look, his mama was taking care of his mama, trying to be friends with everybody else. Society literally, boom, let him fall by the wayside. Every time he was doing right or somebody took advantage of him, he got the short end of the stick. So he ain't caring for that woman, even though I guess it's kind of a illusion of stuff. But I'm saying emotional wise, you can't really say that's what makes a hero, what makes a villain. Because do I believe he had the right to act on the things he acted on when he first killed that person? I think he first killed a dude on the train. Technically, yeah, he was self-defending himself because they were jumping him.
So you okay with murder?
It was self-defense on that one.
Okay.
Because look, there were 3 people jumping him. He was skinny.
So Taki, you wouldn't defend yourself?
Yeah. Hey, if you getting jumped, you wouldn't defend yourself?
You wouldn't defend
If I
yourself?
get jumped,
Yeah.
if I get jumped by
Taki,
3
can you
people,
fight, Taki? Can
me?
you fight?
Yeah.
if I'm getting jumped by 3 people, I defend myself. Well, I got hands. I don't need a gun.
You-
I used to box, so I ain't really worried about that. I don't know about
You
Chairman
got-
King.
Oh, I used to
so
too.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So my hand,
hey,
think about it. That's
you got-
just 3 people. Okay.
You got
No,
hands
Pete, that's
or
3
hands,
people.
hands?
One stop up to you, step back, overhand right hook. He sleep. The
Okay.
next one step in. Think
No,
about it.
wait. I'm not killing. All right, so say like this.
You're not about to
It-
kill
no,
me.
it-
Whoa!
no,
There's a lot of murder
no,
going
no.
on here for the black man.
Imagine this. It's Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, and some other big joker coming up here about to beat your
What's the
ass.
end of the movie?
I'm just saying. That dude compared the
Okay,
size,
man,
the
okay,
size
man, you trying
compared.
to jump you. It's Tyler Perry,
I'm gonna kick his butt.
Madea,
They the
and
same-
Calvo. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna say, Calvo, help me. I'm gonna say, Calvo, help me.
Calvo not gonna help you though.
Yes, he would.
He's gonna take his hand off and beat you.
No, I ain't seen nothing.
Bro, enough of that, bro. This
But anyway,
this
but look,
this not
but
my
this-
life,
this-
bro. Don't
but
put
look,
me in
but
the
look.
ask on the question.
No, but look, back to
I'm
this.
trying to stay focused. I'm Zen Taki. I'm all about peace now.
Taki, you have yet to answer the question.
What's the question?
Exactly.
Are you a hero or are you a villain?
A hero.
What?
I'm the hero off The Boys, though. I'm like on that show on Amazon, The Boys.
Homelander,
Yeah,
Which is-
I'm Homelander.
which is actually a villain if you watch the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
What he say?
Person.
What he say? I'm tired of being you people better be grateful I am who I am. Let me.
Is that your idol?
Yeah.
Is that my
Yeah.
like the Netflix show with Lori London? This is not an ad. But Netflix, if you do would like to sponsor,
Do you hate black people?
we're here.
Wait, ask him that question again.
Do you hate black people?
I'll tell you who I do hate. Hey, beat this up.
No. It's alive. It's alive.
I'm just asking, as a villain, you've come against the black man and the black women on this podcast.
That is true.
Ooh, your dress thing.
True.
He bald headed
And
as hell.
you still come against the black
That's a
man.
queen, right? I would never.
It's Black History Month.
I would. My mother.
And it's Black
my
History.
mother is black. I would never disrespect
Hey,
a black
hey,
queen.
this is the funny thing about the whole thing, though. The darkest person on the show is the one coming out the air.
That's colorism. That's colorism. That's colorism. That's actually colorism.
Can we dissect this?
But you know, it's always like
But you know what? As a villain, it's always something
You play a
internal
good
that
villain.
pushes them, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Right.
This is the problem.
what
Everybody on
pushes
this
you?
pod,
So what is-
everybody on this pod
so what
want to
is
be the
it?
good guy.
Hey,
I'm
what-
so sick and tired of this. Somebody got to be the bad guy.
So what is,
And me being a mom, I'm always blamed for everything, so I'm the bad guy.
I like that.
can I,
But I'm a hero.
Everybody else, I'm
because
sick
I
of
put so
him
much
with his
time.
dreads. My hair could never grow.
let me ask this question. Taki.
Promote.
Every villain has an internal struggle. What's
It does.
yours? What's
Ooh.
yours?
What's my turn to struggle?
What's
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
internal
Other
struggle?
than being fat when you was a kid and get
And
picked on.
dark. I'm sorry.
Hazy.
And your teeth crooked.
Oh, God damn.
Let's not do that.
Damn, what's your damn? What? You got the teeth.
I'm getting attacked on the show. I feel like my problem is the only person getting attacked on the show.
I don't
What
think
is your
so.
internal-
Everybody else
what
get to
is
have
your
a voice
internal
when it comes to
But you know what? As a villain, you pick your battles.
Yes.
That is true. That is
No,
true.
my problem is everybody else tend to attack Taki. It's always Judge Taki when Taki got a voice. Everybody else want to be a hero, this, hero, that. But when I speak up and really speak my mind, that somehow I'm the bad guy. That's cool though. Like you said, I'm fat, right? And my teeth crooked. I'm getting made fun of. Not one person got a joke cracked on them this whole show.
Bring it.
These are all facts.
And,
Nah,
and
it's
it's
cool,
coming to you
And Papa John's
with
calling.
love.
Papa John.
So
Okay. Go back to my fat joke. But anyway.
And so you want to come join the podcast? Yeah, come on in here, bro.
Hey, might as well. Hey, might as well hop in right between us, man. Man, heroes and villains. We talking about heroes and
We're
villains.
dissecting it.
Yeah, cause look, all right. Back to what I was saying. A lot of these heroes these days, I look at it, they really just they're like the government. They just want to keep you down and keep you in the same place and keep everything where it's at, so everybody can be oppressed and they can stay where they're at. Society can stay stagnant. I feel like these villains now, they're actually trying to strive for a change. They're trying to uplift a group of people and everything versus like oppressing them. I look at heroes now, most of them are oppressing people. Other than Spider-Man, he a kid, low key. That's the one superhero I can look at. They'd be like, all right, man, he just trying to make sure his neighborhood is safe. But if you look at a lot of these other places, think about it. Even Black Panther in the beginning, they didn't want to bring nobody else in. He's like, nah, let everybody do their own problem. We gonna stay where we at and say society stay where we at. So technically, in that sense, I was like, man, you just leaving everybody else behind for what? So basically, everybody else don't matter, but the people from Wakanda. Same thing with like Namor. I don't understand where he's coming from because like they was attacking his people. That's why they went to the water in Black Panther 2.
So I got a question.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You brought up Namor. Have y'all seen Black Panther 2 before I talk about it?
Yeah.
All right. So what's the difference between Namor and
the Black Panther and the original Black Panther with T'Challa Daddy?
Yeah.
This is
no.
Oh, are you talking about T'Challa?
Yeah, T'Challa.
Well,
what's the difference? Because Namor didn't want nothing to happen to his people the same way.
Yeah.
T'Challa didn't want nothing to happen to his people.
But this is own difference. I look at.
And T'Challa was willing, to go to whatever measure he had to go to make sure that like Wakanda was safe the same way Namor did for his people.
Okay, I agree with that.
In that sense, does that make T'Challa a villain? Because he wanted to protect his people?
At first, I say yes, he was, because he was following what his daddy had taught him. But when he realized the mistakes his dad made, he turned it around and became the hero. That way, he opened up the resources to not just his people, but to us. Everywhere else, too. He was like doing stuff in the neighborhoods and everything.
But they ain't share vibranium.
But look, but think about it. The original Black Panther killed his brother because he was trying to liberate his people that were struggling, which I feel laid the groundwork that made the Black Panther really a villain going from that point forward, because you went down that path already. You did that to protect your people, so-called, but really you killed one of your own. For what? Now, this is the difference between him and Namor to me. Now, Namor, like, he was born in the water, and they had to go there because they escaped they were trying to escape the slavery and all the people that were killing them, the plague that the people brought over. They did that to survive. They was on survival mode. We was never on survival mode. We was just like, we keep ourselves to ourselves and leave everybody else where they at.
So that makes us worse.
Made us worse. Cause look, now they found these resources to keep them alive and keep them striving in the fear of what the world could do when they take their resources and kill their people. They was more on defense mode. We was just like, if we need an attack, we can attack, but really we ain't got to attack because they can't even get in. They can't even get in. We hitting in plain sight. You can't even see us. They play the play. We it was like blind curtains. It's like, this is Wakanda. It's deserted and ain't got nothing going on. But we shouldn't give the white people this stuff though. Unfortunately, hey, that's one thing I do agree. Hey, don't give these white people shit, because you see what they just trying to do. Yeah, they just trying to do this to make more weapons. They just trying to use the resources that. But it depends on what type of group they're going against to make them a hero and a villain to me.
And I don't think that he thought his dad did something wrong. I think more so he saw who his dad really was.
Yeah.
And I think that makes the difference in a hero and a villain. Mm-hmm. Because the heroes sometimes have a pure heart. Mm-hmm. And what a villain heart been tainted. Yeah. Got a dark heart. Yeah. So they don't do something. Yeah. And I think that's the difference.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What's your thoughts?
while Taki eats on break.
Just picking back off of her, man.
Don't mention my name while I ain't over there.
We grow different in life. So you know what I'm saying? Like how you said about the father, it might be some things he might have thought he was doing right.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we think we do right. You know, but in reality, it takes somebody to really check you. And it doesn't mean it has to be a negative way, it just gives you the opportunity to check yourself. And I feel like that's what he did, and he just made the necessary changes to create what's going on now in a new era.
In society today, the young generation, I feel like they don't want to hear that check. They think they know, but don't nobody know. It's like us; we have to listen to them, and that was kind of make people cold-hearted, whatever. They think they know, they really don't know, and they don't give a chance to really know the truth. It sucks.
All right, I got a question. And I'm no right or support of gangs and gang violence, right?
Okay.
But when you look at like how gangs were created, right? They were created as protection for neighborhoods.
Facts.
And so if we take this scenario of like Black Panther and Neymar, like consider it two different gangs, right?
Yeah.
The
Crips and Bloods.
I won't put names to it, but
yeah. My bad. Hey, my bad. We ain't gonna say no gang names.
They're like, we
gonna mute that.
Consider it their gangs, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Or just like neighborhood gang. You got your neighborhood gang who is in place to kind of like, stand the ground for the neighborhood, protect the neighborhood, right?
Keep outsiders from being.
Which gangs usually go to extreme measures to make sure that the neighborhood is right.
Yeah. Whether
it be illegal involvement in some type of way, but the neighborhood's straight. The people who are in gangs usually take care of the older people, make sure that everybody's straight.
Don't mess with this person's house.
Like everybody is good, but they may on the side be doing whatever they're doing. Yeah. So does that make them a hero, or does that make them a villain? Like growing up in a society where that is at, especially like in Black neighborhoods where you have prominent gangs, or like not necessarily the main two, but like neighborhood, east side, west side, or whatever the case may be. Does that make it right? Does that make them like seen as a hero, or is it a villain? Like,
that's so deep because I came from the 80s. I'm 82. I'm 80s baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it was the era where it was the bad guys having parties. It was the bad guys having celebration for the kids. It was the bad guys who had all the festivities for us. And so for me, the bad guy became that good person. They get negative, but they get good. Where now the bad guy don't do nothing for the
gonna be on this side.
And so that changed the narrative.
And so,
because look, I all right. See, cause I agree with that, but I don't see.
Can I say something though?
After I say mine.
No, sorry. Like he took my seat. He just got here and he took my seat, bro.
He bigger than you.
No, this supposed to be your show, and he coming over here taking my seat. He the villain. He the villain. I don't know if he's saying the good guy or the bad guy. He the villain, bro.
Crew.
That has nothing to do with me. He took my seat. It's unprofessional. Like,
all right,
bro. All right, bro. Don't touch me. Move your hand. Move your hand. We're on topic. He's the bad guy. He took my seat. That's the topic. Who? No, bro. I don't want your seat, bro. I don't want your seat. What's up? Relax. I don't care how tall you is. I used to box. I told him that. Man, go. Somebody go, bro.
On top of his head,
nah, bro. Somebody go, man. I don't care about this podcast.
For real though, like this is a serious topic. Like,
but no,
what you saying?
Put your hand down.
Okay,
when you talking to me.
But anyway, while I look at it, these guys are good, but the bad. It's like all right,
they struggle.
Yeah, they like this. They represent the struggle, and they taking advantage of the opportunity that was given to them because you see everybody else doing this, that, and third with the family and stuff, and back then we didn't have that many ways to do what we need to do. But at the same time, they are kind of diluting the neighborhood. That's real. And killing them off and getting us hooked on different things. But at the same time, too, look how they got this stuff. So really, the real bad guy in this whole situation is the same person on both sides, the government. Because the CIA is the reason why cocaine and everything, drugs came into America. Really, The government is still the biggest. United States government is the biggest drug dealer in the freaking world. So I don't care what nobody else say. The only bad. Oh, you don't want somebody to know? Yeah. Hey, I was in the Navy. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Look, I don't care. They are the biggest drug dealer in the world, and they use the military and everything else to scope it out and keep us protected. Don't make sure nobody else get in. And then we think about it. How did the cocaine get just only in the black neighborhood?
And, I'm sorry for cutting you off when we talked about this.
Yeah.
It made me think about Scarface.
Yeah.
He was a bad guy, but yet he gave so many real life pointers.
Exactly.
And he came through. You take his pointers, y'all. It was real stuff.
Yeah.
Because he saw things for what it really was.
Yeah.
And when he went through it, he
Yeah.
overcame the big guy.
Yeah.
And he was the little guy.
Cause look,
And
and who was the big guy? Because everybody wanted everybody want a piece of the pie. As long as you give them a piece of the pie, it was good. Even that movie Two Guns with Denzel and Mark Wahlberg. They had these little bitty old banks that they had all this money that the cartels giving them money so they can bring their stuff over, so they get they cut. So when you think about it, who really destroying this world? Who really is the bad guy? Because that's why I look at like all these superheroes in these comic books as these bad guys, because I'm looking at what the government stand for and what these people stand for. It's like it's parallel to one another. So how I'm supposed to differentiate who's what's what?
Donald Trump, was he the good guy? He's the bad guy.
To be honest, he gave me money. He gave me
My brother to the name.
Hey,
Yo.
TT. Hey, DT.
But you know what, though?
DT. I'm listening right now. I gotta let y'all know. Because this one thing about black folks for real too.
Okay, look, let me say something real quick.
Let me tell you real quick. Look, so I told my grandma, because when it came down, it was Hillary and Donald Trump election.
Don't talk to your grandma like this.
I told her, I was like, hey, grandma, I voted for Donald Trump.
Real.
Hey, look, my whole family tried to disown with me. I was like, dang, because I saw the lesser of two evils. You gave me these two options. This is all I had to choose for. I tried to write in Bernie, but y'all told me I couldn't write in Bernie Sanders. And somehow we got the Hillary Clinton.
They disowned you before that.
Oh yeah, they been did that. I ain't care. But look, I'm the middle child, so I already. I'm like, okay, whatever. Blah blah.
But so on the deeper meaning though, from that though, right? Donald Trump was the most
comfort. No, I can't even say comfort.
Let me find the right word.
Yeah, that's OG.
When he came to office, I ran into so many angry people. Go ahead.
He was the most
needed,
transparent.
Yeah,
He wasn't
president.
He was himself.
But look,
listen, that's what I'm saying. He was himself. He did not put on the front
for
for anybody. Which,
because I'm letting you know, but Obama.
But listen though, so
fuck Obama. Hey, I'll tell y'all right now. No offense.
I'm not gonna Obama say. But listen, and I'm not gonna make this a political thing, but Trump as a person was the most transparent person.
Yeah.
What did that show you though?
It showed us a lot. It exposed through his term. It showed us a lot, and it exposed a lot.
Exactly.
What did it expose?
People's views.
People need to be able to speak their minds.
Yep.
And not even care about people being offended. See, it ain't what you say, is how you say it.
Mm.
But he spoke what was on his mind.
He did.
People in this world today are scared to speak.
But you know what? But like, I don't know how y'all grew up, but I grew up, which it changed. I did grow up in Alabama.
Which part?
Alabama, Troy. And but I think it changed the mindset of where we are today. Like, I feel like most of us grew up in a household where you were probably brought up to not speak about political views. Like politics, you just
can't do that on job. You just
don't talk about it. But his presidency changed that narrative for society, you know. Yeah. And so by doing that, we were exposed to a lot of views and a lot of viewpoints, and we were able to kind of like see where people stood on different topics and stuff, right? Not necessarily topics that we all agree on. Right.
I felt like it was needed. I look at it like straight up, it was needed because it showed you, like I said, the people right in front of you, how they really feel. They would just never say it right in front of you.
Yeah.
Can I say?
Yeah.
Like when you said you told your grandma that.
Yeah.
We had my sister-in-law. She's other.
Yeah.
And she would not tell us.
Who she gonna go?
Yes.
Because look,
And she made it a dark secret. And you know, there was another girl who was other.
Yeah.
And they just felt like they was just guilty. But really, like, if this how you stand up on
no,
it.
because I'm looking at this.
I like that.
I looked at who we had to choose from.
Who we have?
I was like, man, Donald Trump. I'm like, yeah, he businessman, blah blah blah. This is the only thing. This is the reason why I chose Donald Trump when it came down to election.
Not because of money.
No, not because of money, because he didn't give me money yet.
Okay.
But
Real.
he told us what he was gonna do. And I looked at this. I was like, do I believe he actually do what he said he's gonna do? 9 times out of 10, yes. Now I looked at Hillary, what she said she's gonna do. I said, you gonna give him nothing, you gonna lie, and then they say no, he ain't gonna do nothing you said. No offense. I was in the military back in 2012 through 2014, 15. Y'all remember were you in the military during that time? Or well, look, the government shut down, and Obama had a choice to actually pay the people or pay the businesses. Guess what he chose?
The business.
The businesses. But not knowing if you pay the people, the money gonna go straight to the business either way.
Right. Yeah.
So why you chose them over us, and you got money coming in your pockets for that stuff too? People ain't gonna tell you that he actually got a trust fund from like his stepdaddy, one of the stepdaddies from over there, because he got money and stuff. Actually, he's the richest president we actually got. So I'm looking at this like, bro, you supposed to be looking. I'm saying you supposed to be looking. First thing I said, we have a black president. Oh, we made it. White people about to be in slavery. I went the whole all. Yeah, I feel like everybody. Look, if everyone watch Boondocks, I was like Riley.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man. My president in black, my Lambo boot. I was in there.
You didn't say that.
Yeah, I did.
Your Lambo was never moved.
I know I never had a Lambo.
Eastside Central.
Boy, I wish. But
So
like, it hurt me to say it because I'm like, I had to change my party to independent because now I'm just like,
I
man.
think he was the only president that was controlled by everybody else.
Yeah,
He had Obama.
Yeah.
I think he had like 1 million people in his ears.
yeah.
but as the
Obama
first
had
black
pressure.
president, though,
That's just
it is the pressure.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump, he was like, oh, y'all, I'm going to have him in my ear. I'm going to have him in my ear. He hired people who was around him.
Yeah.
And then when you think about like
That was
Obama
smart.
and Trump, right?
Complete opposites.
Nobody,
But that's just
I'm not gonna shame either one of them.
Yeah.
But nobody knew who Obama was.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
that's true.
And I'm not speaking in favor of Trump, but everybody knew who Donald Trump was.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, he had the show.
Atlanta City, all
Premise.
Donald Trump.
But
Yeah.
when you look at it, so
We've had this. He went on Oprah.
So
If y'all don't remember,
who?
this thing about Donald Trump went on Oprah and said exactly who he'd do if he would run for president. Do y'all
Probably
remember?
like 90, 92.
Like early 90s.
Yeah.
He said, I will go run as a Republican, tell them whatever they want to hear, and they're going to fight on it, and I will win by a landslide. He told exactly what he was going to do when he did that. Look.
I sit over there, man. You good.
No,
I'm
so
not
like,
sitting there. I'm scared.
I looked at it like,
I'm saying, man, put your order down. I ain't soft. Move your order. You can sit there, OG.
Titan came back in the shot. Yeah,
But so back to Donald Trump, right?
Yeah.
So Donald Trump, but when you look at his presidency term, we as society got the most money.
Yeah.
We
And
did,
he had
but we
so many
did.
women vote.
But in the
I
same
was
sense,
disappointed in her.
but listen,
I was so
but
disappointed.
listen. So when you look at it, we got the most money, right? During his term, as like the middle class society. But look at the turmoil that we endured
during that time.
right?
So that's when like, a
in
lot
that
more mass
case,
shootings.
listen, so in that case, as black people, or as people in general, because I don't want to just make it a black thing, would you say that the money bought our favoritism? Like, would we still feel the same about Donald Trump if we didn't get no check?
Nope.
I want to say no too. I agree though.
Honestly,
But so then I want to go
honestly-
even deeper than that, right?
Wait, let me
So-
answer. Because look, all right, you said, well, I feel the same about Donald Trump if he never gave me no money.
with all the turmoil that
But
transpired.
because we had a president
Yeah.
back in 1970 or 80. He said, I'm gonna make all niggas love me. And he created food stamp.
Yep.
Welfare.
You talking about Carter?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
So
so
do we
through,
love him
Hey,
more?
she don't
I'm
like
just
that
saying
much.
though,
That's
like,
out of
Because
control.
there's a lot of them voted than us.
but I'm just saying through society though, the oppressor. I'm not necessarily calling them oppressor, but I'm just saying in general, the oppressor can give you what you need to bring them to give you what you need to bring you to their side.
Yeah.
Yes.
But look, I look at it like this on
So does that
too.
make you a hero, or does that make you a villain?
So I guess I already said I'm a villain, but look, I look at it like this too, though. The Democratic Party alone, the last 2 times before, what's his name? Who was the dude that who's our president right now? I forgot his name. Joe Biden. Since he came in, look, Bernie Sanders was winning by a landslide both times, and they kept saying, "Oh, we don't think your beliefs will beat nobody," but the people was wanting Bernie Sanders, and they keep choosing somebody else over this man. So why would I won't stick with a party that ain't gonna listen to me? I voted for this man that was winning, and all of a sudden you say, "Oh, we got to pull out," and we gave it to Hillary. You got to pull out. We gave it to Joe. We had to pull out and this. I'm like, man, the people done said who they needed, but they didn't want to listen to us.
My whole thing is this, bro. We so focused on who pulling out, bro.
We should.
Is that a pause? Is that a pause? My bad. No, wait. No, because he said pull out. They want like no, wait. No, what I'm saying, we so focused on who pulling out, bro. He ain't pull out. You ain't pull out. You got kids, bro. My thing is this, bro. We need to focus on who wrapping up in protection, bro.
The superheroes.
You know what I'm saying? The superheroes wear condoms, bro.
Man, matter of fact, screw this.
Superman,
Hey,
what kid Superman got? Superman ain't
A
never
lot.
had a kid.
He got a lot.
Superman ain't got kids. Do he?
Yes, he got a lot.
For real?
He been humping.
When did Superman get a daughter?
He got,
Is
he been
this
humping.
new?
I ain't even know Superman.
He got a lot. Y'all ain't know the
Superman like Hancock. You remember in Hancock where he had to pull out because he like shoot bullets through the roof?
He ain't no kid.
Ain't nobody seen Hancock?
You ain't seen Hancock.
No, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, Will
I know
Smith
you
was
talking
Hancock.
about.
He pulled out and shot bullets through the roof.
I know he's talking about.
He went
Look,
crazy.
All right, look, that's the reason why I just said the whole thing about heroes and villains
Yeah.
changed with me.
So-
So anime. To be honest, anime changed everything for me.
You watch anime?
Cause look,
Sometimes.
Naruto alone.
She looking at us. She
Hey.
said you drying up the room.
Holy. You don't watch anime?
No, she don't. She a grown woman. I don't watch anime either. I'm an adult.
Lame as
Ask me, I'm not lame.
I was told anime only in America. Anime don't grow up. Everywhere else, they grow up and have a full life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me about anime.
But I'm just saying, if y'all haven't never watched it,
Yeah.
you seen Naruto? Y'all seen Naruto?
What did
You seen
Naruto do?
No, some of Naruto. Look,
Calm
a
down.
lot of the people that was
But explain to us.
all right. A lot of the antagonists for Naruto, you look at their side of the story, they could be the protagonist.
Oh, snap.
So really, they played that great line a lot, just like in Cobra Kai.
Okay, now you're talking my language.
This guy, but look, it's Cobra Kai. For the longest, Karate Kid. We grew up in the 90s, 80s. Look, Karate Kid
So like
was
like
the hero, and Cobra Kai was the villain.
Yeah.
But when you look at the TV series, when you break it down at the beginning,
Yeah. The only villain-
Danny Russo, the Russo kid actually started everything with that man. They tried to steal the man's girlfriend when they was on a little break. But also you got to blame her for that because little kid, she could have communicated that properly. But
People don't know how to communicate.
that part, they didn't know how to communicate.
talk heavy.
Because they didn't know how to communicate.
So what you think about Tyler Perry and all his movies making every black man look like a bad guy?
Oh, I hate him. Look, I know offense. And she's like, she over here killing me with these eyes. She's standing holding me like, you are.
Every movie Tyler Perry put in, the black man always the bad guy.
Hey, after Think Like a Man, Why I Get Married Too?
Yeah.
I hate him. That was the worst ending ever. Cause like, how you gonna kill your husband and end up with the rock?
Yeah.
What?
Gavin, no.
The white man.
I know. And look, she mad because low key when she wanted to start a divorce,
Yeah.
She wanted to start.
I was watching this one Tyler
and
Perry.
then she wanted
I
to
was
give
watching
her
this
money
one
for the book.
Tyler Perry movie.
She wanted to give her money. He set up
Look,
writing the book
it
with
threw
her.
me off
Give me
completely.
my money.
It was this one Tyler Perry movie. I remember it was this black girl dating this like white dude or whatever. You feel me? She like shipped him in. I can't really remember.
She didn't ship
And
him in.
then, and then out of nowhere, when she was
talking about a Mexican?
when she
I
was
was
dating,
Mexican.
when she was dating this white dude, she had to kill him in the end of the movie. It was like a Christmas movie. I don't remember what it was.
What movie you talking about? Hey, what movie?
That ain't Tyler Perry.
That's not Tyler Perry. What the?
Oh my god.
We black. We don't see Aaron Tyler Perry.
It was,
That
hey,
ain't Tyler
he bought it
Perry.
on the side of the street. They said it was a deal. They said it was a Tyler Perry production. They said that in Tennessee.
More or less.
Tyler
Hey,
Perry.
not too much on my city, my state.
Oh, now it's your state. You wasn't claiming it at the beginning of the show.
No, because I'm a Florida baby.
You wasn't born or raised up here.
Yes, I was. I wasn't born here, but I came here when I was young. What year?
2020.
2017.
This
All
guy.
right, so
Back to,
like going back to the topic,
Here
right?
we go, bro.
So,
Back to
I feel
politics,
like
bro. I hate this.
A hero. My take is a hero and the villain is the same thing, but also that like how you brought up society, right? Society kind of like constructs which path you go down.
Yeah.
Like you say, the Joker could be a hero.
to the society.
He could. And then when I think about, The Lion King, right? Because that's my favorite Disney movie.
All right,
Like,
like Scar's the villain.
Is Scar a villain?
Look,
Yes.
yes, hey, no, this is
Scar takes up for the underprivileged people in the kingdom.
all right. If you hear like the backstory of Scar, I can understand where you're saying coming from. But
We don't really know what the backstory of Scar is, though.
actually, no.
It's
I
coming out.
actually, I read this before.
Can I say something?
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest, man. When
Does
it comes,
does it have to do with the topic?
yes, it do. When it comes to who's my hero, my mom, my hero, because she put up with so much.
Back to
when
you
she
saying.
had to.
Back to what you were
But don't ever disrespect my mom. I hit you on this podcast. Think about it, bro. My mom was there for me and made so many sacrifices and worked a lot of jobs to make sure I'm here today. So my mom is my hero. Clap, bro.
Where does this tie in with?
Thank you. We gotta let these people know our moms. Like, they're just so strong, black women.
I am a superhero.
Moms are
No.
superheroes.
I ain't lying. My
You're a
mom
mom, right?
My mom is.
You're a
I
superhero.
at 5:45.
Yep.
I ain't lying.
545. Your
My
mom's
mom,
a
yeah, she
superhero.
was a single mom.
Stop
doing her
dissing your
thing.
mama.
I love my mama.
Okay then.
She don't tell me she love me back though.
She don't. But yeah. Who's your superhero? Jesus? That's your superhero? Tell me about him. Tell me why Jesus is your superhero.
Things just work better when you're in the mix.
That is true. That is true.
Jesus on the main line.
What you want?
Tell him what you want. Yeah.
Who mans is this?
You invited him?
No, I think he's the first person to reply and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go."
It's crazy how the media works. When I start talking about Jesus, then my record won't get played.
Yeah.
No, but look.
Anyway.
As a matter of fact, hey,
Anyway.
Look at she said anyway. She
so
ain't
that-
Jesus.
so, but look, his poets. Wait, yeah, wait, what? I'm
So
sorry.
what are your thoughts?
Don't
Let's
stop.
hear from you.
Hey, the fact. Oh, matter of fact, we live anyway. So look, this. Wait, you got tickets to sell, or are they already sold out?
We sold out.
Oh, never mind. I'm
But,
sorry.
I mean, but if they show up early, we could probably slide them in. You can-
No, because you ain't gonna take my seat. No, and I'm gonna be late.
You gonna be late?
A little bit. I'm gonna be
Being
fashion.
honest,
But you
Fashionably
bought a
late.
ticket though, so you good.
Okay,
I mean,
maybe
the
so.
tickets were free though. But
Yeah.
Who at the door? We don't get them at the door.
Come here at the door.
Who did calling me? I can't answer that. Hey, Dad, I see you calling me. I can't answer because if I do, I'm on the hot spot. The whole live going to stop. If we can't do this right now, so I'm gonna call you after the show.
This is a blooper.
This is not a blooper. This is a live, so it can't be no bloopers. But back to this whole conversation.
It was Scar. We was talking about
Yeah,
Scar.
Scar. We was talking about
So
Scar.
it's Scar.
All right, how?
It's Scar a villain.
You look like Scar with this cheetah
Wow.
outfit.
Actually, hold up.
That's what you look
This
like.
Like what makes him a villain?
All right.
His outfit. That was a bad
He's planning on
choice.
killing his brother to take over the throne. No,
And
honestly,
then his son.
And he-
His nephew.
He was gonna kill us. But when you kill babies, when you kill kids, you automatically be how? Cause
the thing is, though, look. So that kind of goes back to where we started the conversation. Now was just that like the difference is like a villain will go to extreme measures
to achieve
what they want, and a hero will do it morally.
True.
But I feel like from Scar's perspective, he was just getting what he wanted, like what was he felt owed to him.
But I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of like what we're seeing right now with the royal family, I guess. Because think about it, just because Harry's younger, he's always gonna be serving, and you're always gonna be second in.
But he's cuter though.
Say it again.
Cuter.
He the lady's favorite. He's the lady's favorite person. But when you look at it, like just because you're born in this side of the family, you was born second versus born first. Like you automatically gonna be a servant to your brother and your nephews and then the grandkids and everything else. Come on, say it. You're gonna take us out of here. You're gonna take us out of here. Someone control. Hey, sir, go stand in the corner. We'll be out of here if you say that. If you read,
you were saying?
Oh yeah. I don't even know because I read something that was crazy.
She a villain.
Technically, but boy,
Is that what it said?
Man, what did it say? No, this boy Kanye over here. He trying to. I ain't gonna say Kanye because I respect Kanye. No matter how much.
But think about it, if you read this, bro, we be out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna read.
I don't like the world to see him having a breakdown on it.
Yeah. No, because look, like a lot of people. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people. Kanye is not. As I was saying, people want to say he's crazy, but he actually seen a lot and he knows a lot. He just letting us know what's going on.
That's why.
And then he got a lot going on.
He knows him. He's speaking on what he has experienced.
So he's a hero, but the media is portraying him as a
villain. Yeah.
Same thing they did with Martin Luther King, right?
Yeah, because they ain't lie. Martin Luther King was a villain. He's a sellout.
What's your thoughts?
Martin Luther King was a sellout. I'm gonna let you know.
Hey, talk about what? No, say something. Hey, no, say something. Argue with him. Hey, he said why? He said why? But he said why though?
How is he a sellout?
Yeah, how is he a sellout? Oh, my fault. Not for you. How is he a sellout?
Oh, wait, y'all for real?
Because
in your perspective, because it's not necessarily.
Oh yeah, my perspective.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of black people that don't know how to fight, so they can't fight.
They'll get dragged. Hey, long people getting dragged back then with the water hose and everything else. They could have fight against the water hose. No, look, because Martin Luther King, low key.
Oh, snaps.
He what?
How I put it? I'm gonna put it so.
We respect your opinion, but we just want to hear it.
Yeah,
because look, I'm trying to word this properly. I'm trying to word this properly.
We ain't gonna judge you or jump you outside.
Because wait, damn. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot. I was a member of his fraternity. I forgot. My bad, Cowboy.
Talk that.
But look,
what's going on? Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, talk about your OG.
But no, I'm just saying. I mean, I have no opinion.
Government
you do though.
This is about Taki.
All right.
This is not about Taki at all. I didn't speak on this.
Right.
It's about him. Yeah.
I'm not. All right. This is how I'm looking at it. Dang. Martin Luther King.
We about to be out of here. Come on, take us out of here.
It's like History 2 maybe more.
Bro, you about to take us. We about to go viral. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna clip this up, bro.
We all have kind of stood on how we felt.
So I'm about to clip this up. He about to go viral, and I'm put ad money behind it.
Because I feel like him and Jeffers. Well,
Jeff Cole.
I said.
You said Jeffrey Dahmer.
Let the man talk.
All right, let me talk. All right.
I'm putting money behind this.
Martin Luther King was a sellout because the way I feel like him and the government and CIA and everything else too is the reason why the black community end up how they are now. He played a part in that.
Yep, that's all I needed.
In my eyes. This is my viewpoint. This is my viewpoint. This is why.
Because I mean, like, I'm sure somebody else watching probably, you know.
Yeah, because think about it. Malcolm is automatically the villain in most of the things, but Malcolm really was talking about protecting our own, like doing it within our own. Versus Martin Luther King basically gentrified the black community. He started gentrification with anything
because of equal rights.
This makes no sense.
No,
because he was peaceful.
He wasn't. Well, the part they showed you.
About to cook.
All right,
this thing about
the parts that they showed you was the peaceful speeches, but there are other speeches inside of there that were actually got close to doing what Malcolm X was talking about. Him and Malcolm was on the same wavelength at one point.
Towards the end.
Towards the end.
But hold on.
Hey, turn another cheek. They ain't do nothing but for us, but get us.
No, but first off, don't say look. I get mad when you speak on the big dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, inshallah. Hold on. You ain't gonna speak on Malcolm and say he was a sellout when you.
I ain't saying Malcolm ain't a sellout.
But if you say he more like Malcolm, I get personal when it comes to
he did get on that wave.
Martin Luther King, he went along to get along.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I said it right.
Yeah, you said it right.
I think more so he just got into that secret society that a lot of us of dark skin don't get into.
Yeah.
And I think we do, just like the police department. We know a lot of people of color to get on and make a difference. But a lot of people don't want to make a difference. But if you get a part of it, you get more people part of it, it will make a difference. And go back to what you were saying earlier. How can we make stuff unified? Wasn't that you?
Yep.
That was it.
But they use him because they basically use him as the poster boy. This is why I look at it. Because Martin Luther King was basically the poster boy. Like, oh, you're not this type of black person. What are you? You're a savage. Like, why can't y'all be like Martin Luther King?
But
they know because that way he always put us down and like think about it. Even when we was in school and everything too. The main person they really talked about with Martin Luther King, like, y'all should be peaceful. Y'all should be accepting this thing. And you always turn around and see. Yeah, because they knew if we all was on the same wavelength and Malcolm was, and the message the Black Panther was talking about,